Can see you jamming out in the back room in the back there.
Yeah, the music was lit. I ain't heard it before, so that was nice.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to welcome everybody to the stream tonight, this morning, and we're just doing a real quick stream, kind of introducing what's going on. Basically, the trade between me and the Incredible Room. He's got his own channel too, so I kind of wanted to, um, kind of get the word out to his channel, and just kind of chat it up real fast about the trade and why we're doing it, basically. So. Just good afternoon, everybody. What's up, Steve?
What's up, man? Thanks for the invite, man. It's great to meet a new collector too. Incredible Room. Is that your YouTube, by the way? The Incredible Room?
YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, all social media.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, it's good to because we have this tight knit group sometimes, and we forget there's other statue collectors and other groups out there. So it's nice to introduce other people to them.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Real quick though, casual, your lights back there look pretty good.
Oh, you can say that backstage, but it's all good. No kidding. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, looks really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna take more footage of it so you guys could see it. I've been doing those vlogs, so keep you guys up to date. And if you guys want to replicate it, there's those videos for you guys.
Yeah. What I think why it looks so good too. It's like because the camera's got that bokeh effect.
Yeah, on the back.
It kind of adds to that museum kind of look to it, I guess.
One quick thing is I love the armor. The armors they shine.
Like it's shining.
Yeah, it's different from what it was before, but yeah, it's definitely
the light shining off it, even it's the S.
Exactly.
Light shining off it. So
yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
So Incredible Room or Ronnie, how do you want to go by?
Yeah, everybody knows me as Ronnie, but the Incredible Room, right? Say that with the air quotes there. So yeah, man, you guys can call me Ronnie. Moving forward, just know me. I'm gonna be taking pictures, sharing art that packs a punch inside the Incredible Room, putting everything together, switching over to just everything Hulk based, man. If it ain't Hulk, it's gotta go. The only exceptions is gonna be the dioramas, Hulk versus Wolverine, and things like that.
Yeah. So and that's basically why I'm kind of switching up my collection more towards X-Men. So I'll probably have a few pieces here and there that are Marvel, but I'm trying to stick to X-Men. And me and Steve have talked about this several times. It's like I've tried to stay away from the X-Men, because there's so many pieces, there's just so many characters or whatever. But it's what I love. So I think I'm going to try and stick to that and try not to go overboard with them, but we'll see.
We'll see. The confidence.
Not making any promises. as that giant statue behind him that I'm trading for.
Yeah.
So something about you said you're going basically all Hulk or trying to stick to Hulk.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, because I've talked to you on and off here and there, and I think I sold you a Weapon X a while back. You were collecting little things here and there, just different kind of Marvel IPs, and you had some DC stuff too, right?
So when I first started, I went crazy on DC Prime 1. That's when I see what Casual Nerd Problems got up there, right? So it's like his display looks real nice. And when I started with Superman Hush and Doomsday, Mr. Freeze, Croc, Batman. I did the whole line. And as things changed, I realized I was like, man, there's several things here. One of my good buddies that's been collected for 20, 30 years, Game Runners over in Ohio here, he he told me, he said, you will run out of space before you run out of money. And I quickly realized that when I was starting to collect, I was like, man, I should have listened to that. I didn't listen, right? So I ran out of space super quick. And then now moving through the journey, it's like I went through an X-Men phase myself, and the same thing. There's so many pieces for X-Men that are amazing. I mean, you take a look at Mr. X channel, he's got a ton of X-Men, and everything's amazing. But again, space, man, space is a big deal.
Is the killer.
Yeah, and this guy right here, the XM X-Men versus the Sentinel, man. This is a crazy piece, and for somebody doing X-Men, this is a must-have, man. This is considered definitely the top of the top, a grail, man. This is a beast.
Yeah, this is definitely something I've wanted for a long time. You know, it's one of those pieces it's hard to get a hold of too. You never see anybody selling it or getting rid of it or anything like that too. And there's such a low ES on this for XM. You know, it's like it's a rare piece for sure. And I've wanted it since I've started collecting. It's like this to me. This is my, you know, everybody says grail whatever and gets upset about that word, but you know this is my, you know, this is my piece. So you know
Yeah.
that's
When you hit me up a long time ago and we talked about it and you wanted it and things didn't work out and it was like, finally something came along. I know I made a post and I was like, looking for Hulk trades, and then you popped up and I was like, you know what? That's where it's going, man. It's going home.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad because you know, let's say I love Hulk, but not as much as X-Men, and I'm glad that um, the Hulk statue, the Maestro, is going to somebody that's going to appreciate it more than me, and vice versa. You know, it's like I'm probably going to appreciate that X-Men statue, that much more. So,
For sure.
um,
It's to see everything set up inside your room instead of my room, as we go through all this and document everything, take video, sharing. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be an
yeah.
experience.
And like I say, it's fun. It's fun too, like to meet different collectors and the whole experience. Because I'm going to be driving. I don't know if anybody knows, but we're kind of meeting halfway um, between each other. I'm in Texas, and Roddy, you're in
I'm in Ohio.
Ohio. So we're meeting in the museum in Missouri, and I think he's picking up some other stuff too while he's there. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah, it did, and it's crazy because I actually I delayed that pickup. I'm actually picking up a custom made Deadpool bust for my girl, and I delayed that. And then it was crazy. It was like right after that, you hit me up and was like, "Yo, what do you think about trading?" And I'm like, "Okay, let me move that," And then one thing to
Yeah.
another worked out.
It feels like it's meant to be, I guess. It's like it all kind of aligned the right way. Um,
Yeah,
so, kind of something happened with me and Casual too when me and him first started talking too with his quote unquote Grail statue. It was like there was a local guy here, and me and him had talked a little bit off and on, and there was a local guy here that was wanting to get rid of it, and I talked to him, but he didn't want to ship it. So I drove down to Houston for Steve to pick it up for him basically and ship it to him. And that's kind of when how me and Casual kind of first like became friends or acquaintances. I don't know what you want to call it, Steve, but uh,
buddies. No kidding. No, but we also like talk on the chats, and like we also met at New York Comic Con. Like you got to see how tall I was and
yeah,
everything.
the New York Comic Con though that was after. Like this was kind of
Yeah,
like before
a little bit way
we
before.
even met, or like before I started getting on the shows. I think Matt was unboxing that Omega Red
Oh
statue.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that was the first time I was even on a show. I didn't even have a camera or nothing. I was just a voice in the ether. And we were talking a little bit, and then like a couple weeks later that sale came up, and I was like, you know what, man, if that's what you want, I'll go down there and pick it up for you. And I kind of made a day of it, with my wife and everything. We traveled down to Houston, picked it up for him, and rest is history. So
I stole this guy's steak, so there's that. I don't want to give you a gift card or like send it to you. I want to have that steak with you, but
well,
like
well, we're gonna be in Chicago this year, so
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
So Chicago steak. I don't know if that sounds good. New York sounds better, but yeah, if you want to do Chicago, Chicago.
Uh, you heard of that thing that's going on in Chicago, Ronnie? The what's this? Is a statue con or something? Um, it's supposed to be going July 11th through the 14th. There's like a big
collector zone.
collector zone.
Yeah, man. I got the dinner invite, so I'll actually be up there on the 11th for the dinner the day before Statue Con, and I'm looking forward
Okay,
to it.
cool. Yeah,
Anything statues like that in person. So
yeah. There's a few of us going, so I think it'd be fun. I'm going to be there probably from Thursday to Sunday. So,
yeah, for sure.
but
So X-Men, man. So talk about this piece a little bit. So when I first got into X-Men and I was buying pieces, I started asking some of the top guys in the community, like Art Statue Collector and Todd over at Spec Fiction and different guys. I was like, hey man, what is your favorite X-Men piece? And what's crazy is they both said the XM Phoenix, the 1/4 scale. And I was like, all right, man, I got to get it. It's a must have. It was hard to find. I ended up getting that, and so I had that with the Apocalypse on Throne. I see behind you, you got the Magneto on Throne, the NMK. I had that,
Okay, yeah.
and that Wolverine that I got from you, the X Force. Yeah, I had all those
Yeah.
lined up. Beautiful, and then this was right across it. This X-Men was going crazy.
Yeah, this like I said, this has always been my dream piece to get, but it never comes up. So I'm really glad it's working out for the both of us. Like I love the Maestro statue. It's just not that to me. It's just not that centerpiece. And what's crazy too, I was talking to a couple guys before, like maybe a month or two ago, and I was saying, hey, at some point this year, I'm going to track down that X-Men Sentinel piece. Like that's my goal this year is to track that down. So
Yeah, this has got to be the biggest trade in statue collecting that I've ever seen, and I've been in the game for 4 years now. I've never seen nothing like this go down.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's the craziest, but it's probably up there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, have y'all seen anything else? Any crazy trades like this?
Little stuff, little trade, little statues here and there, but I haven't not gigantic
And
stuff like this.
I think too, it's like the value on the pieces is up there, the size is up there, right? Like when you think about how big, a real centerpiece, like it's like this is what I envision as well. Like this is a big centerpiece, beautiful.
Yeah.
Like you said, the ES man, like I believe there's less than 20 that are in the States. Like there's less than 20 over here. So when you take that into account, it's like that, when you're saying it's it's rare when it pops up, it's like you never see it because there ain't that
Yeah,
many of
for sure. So, I mean, on top of that, the characters that are on it too, I know like Rashid and all of us were talking the other day about, people would have wanted certain characters on the Sentinel, obviously the core characters, Cyclops and Wolverine and whatnot. But, even it doesn't have that, like it has characters that you hardly ever see, like Beast and Bishop and Jubilee. It's like those characters that, we don't even have statues in like the license companies for. So that's definitely something that I'm excited for because I'll have representation of those characters in my collection,
Yeah, for sure. And if you got enough space, then you can add like because technically this is the 1/6 scale, right?
Yeah.
Look at what the Sentinel is, and they're calling it 1/6 because of the little characters and the size of the Sentinel they did. So I can't imagine if this was like true 1/4 or 1/3, it just wouldn't be house, I guess.
It would be massive for sure. They actually have certain like Kotobukiya has some statues that would go well with this. They have like little 1/6 like statues, and I think a couple other places have them. So I thought about maybe adding a Cyclops or a Wolverine. I know that there's a Magneto too that looks pretty good with this. That's a 6th.
Yeah,
I
for
like how
sure.
your sizes now, Jarhead. Like little bitty statues out there.
Little guys, little guys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Space. Like my room is for sure small, so I have to work with what I have right now. In the future, when I move or stop renting and get a house, that's going to be better for me because I'll have more space probably, hopefully. So for right now, it's what I'm working with, and I'm already filling it up real fast. So I've already got stuff coming that it'll probably fill up this room, and I'm like, whoa, I'm going to put stuff next. So. And I've already switched up my collection like 2 or 3 times too. It's hard when you first start collecting statues. It's like I want this and this and this and this. Like you were saying, Ronnie, like the space thing. That's the killer. You want all the stuff, but you just don't have the space for it. I don't think anybody does. Even art statue collector. He's got all that space, but he's running out of space. He's got to sell stuff off too. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just to say art statue collector is running out of space. Like he has a gallery,
Yeah,
dedicated to
he
statues.
custom built that gallery to hold all those things. And he actually, I don't know if you've watched any of his videos lately, but he had a box room built like for his boxes specifically, and it's like bigger than like 3 of my rooms. Of just
Bigger
boxes.
than my house, man.
Yeah, for just his boxes.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy. I think that's everybody's.
Some collections I've seen.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain collectors out there that have just massive rooms, but even they don't have the space for everything that they want. It just it's better to collect something that puts an impact into your collection and that's special to you. And maybe you don't have to collect everything, maybe there's certain pieces out there that you want that are special, that stand out for your collection, that, you know, like this to me is mine, one of mine, you know. So you don't have to collect every little thing out there. And but you know, when you first start collecting, you feel like that. It's like, man, I want to collect this and this and this, and you know, but it just realistically, I think as you become older in the hobby, you realize you can't, you know.
And that's, you know, that's the biggest thing for me while I'm moving towards everything Hulk and trying to build a brand around that, because it's like space, you know, the time it takes to go through things. And then I realized like the focus and direction for the collection really needs to be there for somebody that's trying to do this on the level, you know. So it's like, it's amazing that the maestro popped up, you grabbed it, I got the XM piece, we're able to trade. And I, you know, it's just like, man, it's you're trying to comprehend these things, and it's like sometimes it feels like a dream, man. It's like, what? Like, wait a minute, you got the maestro, I'm building the room, you're going X-Men. Okay, let's make it happen.
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things that ended up working out, you know, like I was saying earlier with Steve's, you know, his statue. It's like, you know, he was looking for one at the time, and I just happened to be close to a guy that wasn't willing to ship it at all. And, you know, it just worked out. So it's nice to have these connections in the community too, where stuff like that can happen, you know, like making friends and stuff like that, that, you know, are fellow nerds that you can connect with, that, you know, that stuff like that can happen with, you know, because I know there's not a lot of people around here, you know, that, you know, um, that I can talk to about stuff like nerdy stuff like this. So it's nice to have those people that I can talk to about it.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Like even when I talk to my girl about this stuff, she's like, "Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Like, if you like it, I like it." I'm like, that's not what I want to hear.
It's like that fake, it's like that, like fake interest, you know, like you can tell
Yeah.
they're trying to be interested, but they're not really, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, like my wife does it too. Like she'll come in, oh, you know, and she'll talk about it or whatever, but I could tell she doesn't have the you know, the love for it like I do, you know. But she'll go with me to, like, you know, Comic-Con and all that stuff, and you know, we'll do stuff. So, you know, at least I have that. There's a lot of people out there, their wives or significant others won't even do that. So
That's true. Yep.
I don't
so
know. I guess I'm lucky because my girl, she actually started collecting herself from seeing me mess with it for so long. She's a big Deadpool. You know, she loves Deadpool, so she recently just got Venom Pool, the 1/3 scale PCS. I had it a couple years ago. Ended up getting rid of it, and then we brought it back, and she's got a section. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like over here.
the
She's got
Deadpool on Throne.
she got Deadpool on Throne. The Green Goblin's gonna go, but underneath is the PCS Venom, and then we're gonna add the Venom Pool.
Got you. That's cool that she collects too. That's awesome. You rarely see that.
I
Yeah,
think
rarely.
Ryan Reynolds Deadpool fan more than anything, and she's just enjoying the process along the way with me, you know.
Yeah. And what's cool right now is that movie's coming out too, and we talked about it too. Like there's a big chance that Sideshow is probably going to do a Deadpool statue. Like we're all kind of thinking about it because they just did that Wolverine they released, and they keep teasing a Deadpool in the back of the, like, the videos and stuff, like the
In the
pictures.
background.
There's a Deadpool back there, so in every one of them. So
Nice.
yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to that movie too. Like that, hopefully that brings the Marvel universe back to at least something. So
It's crazy. We're seeing Sideshow come out with a lot of pieces, man, and it's like the prices look good. Now they come out with this 1/3 scale Wolverine. I know some people don't like it, but a lot of people love it. It looked good to
yeah.
me. And the price point
I,
is like, you know, some of these 1/3s, man, you spending 2-3 thousand.
yeah. For less than $1,000, you know, probably shipped. You know, that's a great price. You know, for that statue. And I know a lot of people are comparing it to other statues, but I don't know, man. I really dig it. You know, I really dig that Wolverine. What was that, Ronnie?
Said the base is nice on it. How you know he's
Yeah.
tore the floor up and everything.
Yeah.
It lights up and everything. Yeah, I like it a lot.
For some reason, Sideshow is getting away from saying it's a 1/3, though. It seems like there's something there that they're not wanting to admit that's a 1/3. You know, they're just saying it's a statue. You know, they're not saying the actual size of it, because some people think it's between a 1/3 and a half scale. So,
Hmm.
but it's like a non-scale statue basically. So
They're gonna have to label it soon though, because like if they do a Deadpool the same size, like what, you know,
What are they
People are
gonna
gonna
say?
want to know how to
Yeah.
scale their stuff.
I was even going through some of their messages today, like on their Facebook page, and people were flat out asking, "Is this a 1/3 or what's the scale on this?" And they were just coming back with, "It's 20 something inches tall." Like they're not saying what it is, So I think that's interesting. Like I kind of want to know why, like the why. Like to me, like stuff like that, I like to know the whys and stuff like that. So
Yeah, maybe they're just building the hype, man. The anticipation level. Maybe just building the hype.
It's crazy though. The craziest thing to me is the price. $820 for a massive popular character.
yeah.
It looks crazy nicely sculpted and it
Yeah.
looks
People
badass.
people can't say anything about it, really,
Yeah.
because I know there's been people that love it, and there's people like, "Oh, that's not for me," blah blah blah. But think about how much that statue costs and how big it is.
Mhm.
Like that alone. Like I'm not saying it's like you should buy it on that alone, but that's a good selling point that it's that price for that big of a statue.
Yeah.
Start making you think, like, hold on, man. I just spent, I'm buying that Queen Studios Hulk, and it's like, that's a 1/3 scale, and it's like, all silicone. But it's like, man, it start making you think, wait a minute, this is, more than 4 times the cost.
Yeah. Well, even LBS was working on theirs, and I can only imagine how I guarantee that statue is going to be probably close to two grand for that the LBS one, with all the switch outs and everything.
The
Um,
Wolverine.
yeah, that Wolverine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is way less than that. So, I don't know. It goes to show you how much the companies are overcharging us for these statues. At the end of the day, it's like, it's a massive piece, but you're charging us only 800 something bucks. But then the Ghost Rider was like over 1,000. So it's like,
Some way they got a way to bring costs down, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna complain about that though.
no, not at all. Um,
Exactly.
Vision was asking how long's that table that you got that statue on? Do you know how long it is?
Oh yeah. So this is a custom epoxy table I had made when I first started out messing with collecting and thought about, streaming and uploading to YouTube and everything. And things didn't work out at the time. But this table right here is 53 inches wide, and then deep it's about 36, I believe.
That's a coffin, by the way, Jarhead.
Basically, I probably can lay down in there for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice table, man. And what's crazy is I ain't gonna have nowhere to put it now. Now I got to get rid of it because this is where my girl's um, setup's gonna go. Her desk, monitor, all that, and then all of her stuff is gonna be behind her here. So we're moving everything around. So I don't know where this table's gonna go.
Now, you said you have like another room or something that you're working with too, like you said it's the Incredible Room or whatever.
So actually, the Incredible Room is painted green and purple,
Mm-hmm.
and that's around the corner over here. But it ain't done yet. I got a couple pieces in there, and I'm getting things situated for the Maestro space, and I'm gonna put some of my module cases in there to sit it on top of. And then I'm working on a deal with one of my buddies, Marty, out in Oklahoma, to pick up the LBS Premier Hulk, the 1/3 scale.
Is that
Dang.
the three bodies, right?
Yeah,
Won't
See,
stop. Can't stop.
you got to want this life.
Yeah.
So you've got like a lot of space. Like, is that a basement?
yeah. Basement of my house. That's right.
See, I wish I had a basement, man.
No, I'm glad I don't. I would lose my I would buy everything.
Yeah. So when you have that much space, like it's nice. It's good. Like it's like a good and a bad thing. You have that much space, but yet you want to fill it up.
Yeah.
So it's
Mhm.
like one of those things. Like
Spots.
what's that?
Said no empty spots, man. No empty.
No, no empty spots. And like, when you have a space, like you want to fill those spots. It's like I need to fill the spot with something. And it's like it's hard not to buy something to fill that spot with. But it's nice that you have that much space though, for sure. Like, especially 2 rooms. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think it's about because of I think overall the basement from left to right, front to back is probably uh I don't know, maybe between 1,000 and 1,200 square feet. But then when you take into account the stairs and everything else, you don't get as much space. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm blessed from the standpoint of having the space I do. And fortunately, when I got in this, it was the right time to get in. And then over a couple of years now, we've seen prices kind of go down and stuff. So I'm hoping really that Sideshow and the licensed companies bring us back to life, and maybe I think that's why they're going with the price point they are. So then people can collect what they want, and the hobby's amazing, man. This hobby saved me from a lot of stuff that we'll get into in the future. So it just the art side of this is therapy for me, and that's why I love it. And it's fun to like you said, connect with different people. Meet new people all the time in the hobby, and just try to do everything the right way.
Yeah, I think that's like part of the fun for me, at least, is being able to talk to people. I know there's a lot of people that don't like to get on camera and talk, and they just want to do the collecting and all that stuff by themselves. But to me, it's like this is a lot of fun. Like to me, like to be able to talk to you guys and interact and give all our thoughts about what's going on with the statue community and the statue stuff. To me, it adds to the fun of it. I don't know if that's the same for you guys or not.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a professional gamer, 20 years, man. I play Madden football, and so I've
Ooh, sounds like a challenge right there. No kidding, okay.
been streaming and playing the game and been on cameras, this and that. I was on a show called Madden Nation Season 3. They had a show on ESPN where we traveled on a bus around the country, and I don't know, man. I meeting people, streaming. This is my world, man. So I love it. So for me, it's just like it's just home.
I had talked to you a while back too when I had sold you that Weapon X, and you were like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I hadn't got back to you because you were in a tournament or something, right?" Like,
Yes, tournament, several tournaments last year, and then after I ended up losing in the last one, I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna give it a break for a bit. But I actually ended up beating one of the number one players that won the tournament before, named Kobo, and he's a big time player. But yeah, man, Madden, yeah, that's my life, man. That's me.
yeah. I mean, I like video games too, but I'm more of a shooter kind of guy, like Call of Duty and Apex and all that stuff. So,
Did you play Halo?
what's that?
You play Halo?
Oh yeah. I grew up playing Halo when it was big, and it was like, in the 90s and the 2000s, like when it was like a bigger thing. But I remember when that game first came out, like, I remember playing it as a kid. I was like, man, this game's awesome. But then, I grew up playing like what was that one with 007? Was that 007 the game? Like the
Yeah.
shooter? Like
Yeah.
I grew up playing that game and Call of
GoldenEye.
Duty and all those. What's that?
You said GoldenEye?
GoldenEye. There you go.
Yeah.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
What's up, Vision?
This guy's a newbie, by the way. He just started like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's already got all that. So
Yeah, man, this guy started like last year, right? Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, 1 year, June 3rd, and the game you're talking about is GoldenEye on 64.
yeah.
That's what got me into like being loving 007. That game.
I just remember playing that game as a kid, man. We were all just hyped around that one screen because you had like one screen back in those days, like split screen.
Yeah.
And it was like, don't look at my screen. Don't look at my screen.
Exactly.
Are you looking at my screen? So
This is perfect because he got the maestro behind him.
yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
I can't put on his screen. I'm silly. Look. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Johnny was telling me about that thing. That thing is, I did not know it was that big. So seeing it with a person in front of it is like crazy. It's tall.
It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
tall.
What's the highest point?
From the table up, I don't know. At least maybe, I don't know, maybe 5 feet, maybe.
Wow. They can't even fit in here. So it's like not even an option for me.
Yeah. Like when Vision ordered his Maestro and we were like kind of talking back and forth that, about how we're excited for the Maestro to show up, and me and him have been going back for a couple of months, waiting for our Maestro to show up, and he knew how much I wanted that in, and for me to finally get this one though that I love so much, it's kind of an awesome thing. So
yeah, I told him it's a no-brainer. You got to get what makes you happy. That's how I pick my statues. Like I want a lot of things, but money for one, and space. So I make a list to say which one make me smile the hardest right now, and then that's how I do it. And he always said this was his grail. So I was like, man, I'll do it in a second. I don't even think about it.
Yeah, he was actually the one I was talking to a couple months back about how I was going to find that statue this year. So
yeah.
So here it is. I just got to drive nine hours to get it.
Yeah, that's dedication. For me, I don't have to drive. So me driving 9 hours out.
That's basically what I do for, like, you know, I do that a lot for work. So I'm always like traveling lately, it seems like. And I drove 6 hours like a couple of weeks ago, and I was still in Texas. So, you know, it's like, you know, 9 hours shouldn't be that bad. So, especially for something that I want so bad.
How what do you got? Custom cases there, or those module cases, Vision?
Oh, these are MagiFakes 3.0.
Yeah.
Maju fakes, as he calls them.
I built these myself.
Nice.
So I built it around Maestro, basically. The middle is 51 inches by 31.
Okay.
And 39 inches. And then the two sides is 40 by 39. And then this side is 72 by 39. And then this is 35 by 39. But then this whole top, I could put like bars here to split them up. I used to have them all like split, but this time I opened it all up though, so it can just look a little different, you know.
He's actually got.
And I made a custom light box at the bottom.
He's got videos of him doing all this stuff. You're right, Vision. You got
yeah.
So he's got videos of him building these setups. There's a couple guys too that have built setups off of his setup, basically.
Yeah.
Like my brother Ledge, like if you check his channel out, he actually had it like step by step the way he did it. It's pretty legit. But like I built a custom like light box too, so I can hold on.
From the bottom.
Yeah, light it from the bottom.
So all the so any color you want, and then you can go zones. So in person it shows like more brighter, like more pronounced, but on camera just like a little different.
It's all right.
Like I have this green, I can have this pink, I guess, or red, and yellow, white, stuff like that. But
nice. Well, that's good stuff. I have to check those videos out.
Yeah, I don't have a basement, so I have a 10 by 11. So the way I built it, you'll think I have a 20 by 22.
Yeah, I think your room is smaller than mine, actually.
Yeah. But I have to make it work though, because man, these things are like massive.
Yeah.
But and we live in LA, so we don't have basements out here.
That's the new Prime 1 Batman versus Superman up top.
Oh yeah.
It's all fake, by the way. It's all
cast.
it's no. What's it called? What does Buck do? He does
digitally, like whatever he does.
That's one of my favorite pieces right now. Yeah, that, and I'm starting to love the war tank again because I've been moving things around and I actually have to like touch it more. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You can feel the quality of the XM war tank.
That reminds me, there's a local guy here selling an XM Hulkbuster.
What?
Yeah. Was it like 17 strip?
The Hulkbuster?
Oh no, you got Hulkbuster?
Hulkbuster.
Oh my god! Let's make an LA sell that. I'll drive 9 hours. I'll figure it out. I'll just get in the truck and bring the family, act like it's a trip, and then next thing you know, we're stopping at a gas station, then we stop at somebody's house.
I just happened upon a guy selling a statue.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, like make it about her, but just out of nowhere, just way back home, just pick up.
Yeah.
That's like one piece, like that doesn't fit with what I'm going with, like the villains and the good guys.
But you'd get it.
Yeah, I put it right in the middle. I make an excuse for that one.
Screw that.
Yeah.
XM Hulkbuster is like a grail to you?
Yeah, I've seen it in person. I've seen it like 2 times, and it's
I don't have a grail yet. I don't know. I just want it.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the new Iron Man that they're doing? I think that one's pretty much like up there with that one, I think.
Oh, the 1/4?
Yeah, that 1/4.
Yeah, so that was my thing is like I'm gonna buy that no matter what, and then like later in life they'll pick up the XM Hulkbuster because they pair together, like how I will have the Justice Buster and I will pair it with the Batman Technical Throne.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have that all together, like make one type of dioramas and stuff.
I like how Art has his where it's kind of like he's got, I don't know if you've seen pictures of it or the video, he's got it his Maestro in front of the Hulkbuster and the XM War Tank.
Yeah,
and it looks really good.
Yeah, it'll be similar to like this though, because if I got blessed and got that one, somebody came up in LA, I'll put it over here and move the Justice Buster somewhere else. Probably back up here.
Sick.
Yeah, that's gonna look nice.
Yeah, it'd be cool to pop a red. You know, I would take the queens too. I want both of them, but I don't need to have it like instant gratification. I like to hunt. It's actually fun to me.
Walton's asking how many boxes is that XM piece? I think it's 3, right? 3 big boxes. What was that? You cut out
3 boxes.
3 boxes. Yeah, I
Man,
think
I love Beast. Beast is up there like trying to rip off his head. Wow.
Yeah, Maestro I think is I think 3
or 4
as well too. So
Ronnie, you have them on the turntable, right? Like you could turn
Yeah,
it.
3. You got that on the turntable?
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
Hell no.
that'd be a massive. Actually, DT did it on a turntable. He built like a custom one.
A dining room table. Yeah.
You can see how the size of that thing was to be because look how small that fire hydrant is. I think it's crazy.
That's crazy.
It
Man.
looks so dope, man. I can't wait.
Look at Bishop. Bishop's like cool. That's crazy.
I know people were talking about like why Wolverine, why was that? I think those are perfect characters. They all mesh together.
Yeah.
So originally with this piece, they were gonna do more pieces with it. Like they were gonna add, I think, another Sentinel 2, and they were gonna add like more characters to that piece, or add like little proximity pieces to this. But they decided not to do that. So, which sucks for people that have this. But I mean, not too many people have this, so it kind of makes sense why they didn't do it, like money wise. But I would like to have seen them do some more of the 1/6 pieces for this.
I think Casual should get Maestro too. I just feel like Maestro look good with one of those spotlights back there.
I'll send you the spotlight. I'll send you a spotlight for you.
Those spotlights look nice. They look nice in your display. It would look weird in mine because it's so white. But I had thought about putting like spotlights right here. If you can't see it, it's shining down when all this is off. Then I could see that.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. But I like how yours look like a museum.
It's like it's only because it's 1/3, man. These are huge pieces with quarter scale stuff. It's kind of hard to get that spotlight unless it's like really, really close to him. But yeah, I got to play around with these things. So I got lucky. I got really lucky.
Hey, Vision, you want to send Cash a link?
Yeah, I got you. Do you have any Predators? The Incredible one?
Yeah, so I actually have one piece left from the Predator. I got the Dutch, the 1/3 scale, the Arnold.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, I've never seen that. That's cool.
I know people want a Dutch.
Doesn't John want that statue?
Yeah, probably. I think PCS should come out with a Dutch.
Somebody should come out with a new one. I think somebody is working on some. I have a feeling somebody's working on it.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my first Predator in soon, but I was trying to work on a deal on a White Knight, and I don't think it's going to go through. So I'm gonna just go ahead and grab my Predator.
Going with the Prime 1 Jungle Hunter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jungle Hunter, and then I know I'm gonna like it. And then I was watching I was watching Predators last night with my girl, because usually when I get a statue, I try to prepare her. She don't know it's coming, but we start watching the show so she can get used to it, and she sees it. Oh, okay. Like you mean we can make her nervous.
Kind of cushion the fall, huh?
That Berserk. I like that pop of red that Berserk offers.
Yeah, Prime 1, man. Them Predators. It's like that's what I was telling them earlier. For me, I'm going everything Hulk, man. So eventually, everything is going to move out of this room. This is probably going to become a playroom for my son on this side, so behind me over here, and then the gaming setup will be kind of in this area. But as I move towards
What's
everything,
up, Cash?
I'm getting rid of everything. So that's the last Predator piece I got. That Arnold.
What's Prez Cash? What does that mean? What is that? Something hip with the kids these days, or what is that?
President Cash?
Is it short for something? What is that?
With the kids.
When you guys introduce me as President-elect Cash. Put some respect on Buck. I heard.
So much power. But yeah, what's up, Cash? How you doing?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much.
Glad you could hop on. Somebody was asking, yeah, which statue weighs more? I think the Maestro weighs more. I think it's like 300 something pounds.
Collectively, I'd say Maestro is way more though, but I don't know how they put that thing together. But I think it'll be harder to put the statue you're going to get because his Maestro is not that bad. It's 200 some pounds centered, so you just got to pick it up and put it there, and you're done. Basically, you know, the other one you probably have to. Like I think War Tank is way harder to put together than Maestro, and this is heavier, but this seems heavier because you got to hold one leg, then you got to hold the torso, the other leg.
I think the same thing you got to do with the Sentinel too. I think you have to put the legs right on first.
So it's more difficult. So when I was moving this stuff around, I was like, man, I wanted this one on this side. So what I did was take Maestro off because I figured this was easier, and then slid him from there all the way over, slide it.
So I think the XM piece is like 220 pounds. I think so.
Which one, yours or
the Sentinel? I think it's 220 pounds.
Yeah.
And the
total
Maestro beanies, I think it's 300 something, right?
Yeah, 350. So I'm gonna guess Maestro itself probably like at least a good 300.
Yeah, and it's also deeper than the Sentinel piece too. It's a lot deeper, I think.
But people don't understand, like Maestro B, the size of this thing is craziness. Like if you look at the War Tank, the short one, and then like the one with the War Tank, it's the same quarter scale. It's like maybe this one's a little bit bigger because it's by its chest, but it's still massive. It's still like
this is what we do, Ronnie. We
show you
play show and tell.
Like you see how massive this thing is? It's not like a small piece though. So you might as well keep that table, my guy. Keep it there. I mean, and it's detailed though. So the only thing I wish this light came on, but I mean, like it would be cool if it came on and like flickering.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like it's out of order, but
both Iron Man ones should have figured that out. How to put batteries in it to figure out how to make it flicker.
Would you say the depth?
Yeah, you put that on.
What the depth of the Maestro was?
Yeah, on the case.
My case is 30 inches, 31 inches total. So it'll fit your 31 inches for sure. Like 30 inches, but like this thing is this thing kind of comes out where the bars are at, but it's still perfect. So but I know my whole case from the bar from the beginning to the end is 31 inches. And this sticks out just maybe like maybe half an inch though.
Okay.
But I remember when they first released that statue, the measurements are different than the ones.
It was 41 inches by 51, and that's why I got nervous because when I built this one, I saw our statue collector, and I was like, oh man, and I didn't want to be like this. This is too small, so I built this one 40 inches from the wall, 40 inches from the wall. So it's a little bigger, but.
Yeah, so my module cases, the top of them, or the depth of the module case, I should say, is 36. So.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. You'll for sure have enough room then. Just the width, though. Total
do
width.
You have the extra supports under the top of the module case? Because I know you can. There's an extra support beam that you can get for more weight.
So I'm gonna have two of them sitting side by side and then split the weight evenly. Put him right in the middle.
Got you.
But if you want though, just put some 2x4s underneath it because you won't see underneath the module case when the board's on. Just build like a 2x4 like this, and then put it right in the middle. Put one in the back, one in the front, and you won't even see it at all. And you can have it right in the middle if you want to, because these are the same bars that module case uses, and it will hold the weight for sure. But I overbuilt this because I have a 2-year-old and he likes to be in here, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just winging it, and my fear was what if this falls down and he's right here, you know. So I overkilled it, but you can just put like a little bar, like a little wood bar. It'll fit, and you won't even see it.
Friends is asking me, is anyone going to help me assemble the dial? Probably my wife. My wife's already said that she was going to help me put together the Maestro.
My wife?
So,
yeah, that's a good thing. You put your wife in it because then she'd be like, okay, she happy too.
Yeah, she already volunteered to help me with that statue. So even though I know I can, if Vision lifted up that Maestro, I know I can. So.
Wow. I don't know if it's a compliment or like, yeah, the weak as Vision.
You take it how you want to, Vision.
Yeah. No, I'm lifting steel every day.
Take it how you want to take it. I don't got butter on my back.
Oh wow.
It almost slipped out my hands.
No, but
you want to love it though when you see it. It's worth it.
Cash, do you have a statue that you have that's
Wow.
like
A
what?
statue.
No,
Do
I'm
you have
talking
a
about. Do you have a
statue?
statue?
Figure out how you want to take
Let
that.
me finish. Let me finish my sentence. Do you have a statue that you would consider like your ultimate, like I wouldn't say grail, but the one statue that you want above all else, other
Like a
statues?
grail.
The
Just like a
one,
grail.
the one ring to rule them all.
Yeah.
The one that I have, I own.
Like no, just one that you would want. Like, what is your one piece?
Or you
that-
already have too, maybe. You know, you
or
probably
maybe,
already
maybe you
it.
have it already. Maybe you already picked it up. I don't know. Because I know Steve's was always that the Hush Superman.
Yeah.
It might have changed now because he has it, but his was always that Superman. Is there one?
I mean, probably XM Green Goblin. It's just a character growing up. It always loved, and XM did spot on for me to where I wouldn't want to pick up another one, even if Sideshow, whoever else made one that's pretty badass. I would just have two, if that were the case. But I'd say XM Green Goblin. That's probably it. As far as what I have, what I don't have, I don't know if there's ever anything I'm actually hunting like that. Probably XM Black Cat because I like the small footprint of it. Really just those two.
Did you ever see that custom one that came out not too long ago with the big old big old what you want to call them?
Yeah, but I mean like
boobies.
It's just something about like the footprint of the XM one that I like. I like that small footprint. That's really what I like. But
really, so those are your quote unquote grail statues.
For me, yeah. I mean, XM Green Goblin because like besides that, I mean, it was really the Predator, the Ahab Predator.
What about Scorpion?
Cash is a man of the people. That's why he keeps it humble.
he's like I can get those anytime. They're my grails that I can get anytime.
Yeah. Well, I looked at them Warner Tuesday. Okay.
But see what I did for XM Scorpion, I kind of like put it out in my mind to say because like it was one of those ones that are obtainable, but the price point isn't worth it for me to where I've never looked for it. It's almost like XM, and now with XM Ghost Rider, it's like I actually like the Sideshow one better personally. I know it's not the fan favorite personal, but I'm cool with the half bike. I'm cool with the sculpting, the fire, the light up. I like it. And eventually there will be a Scorpion that I will like that's better than having to pay somebody $3,000 for a piece. So for me, I just put it out of my mind. Like Scorpions, it's an amazing statue, but
stop being so logical, Cash. Stop being logical,
dude. I got to be. You know me. I got to be that guy, man. I know it's not popular, but look, man. Vision.
I get it.
Vision freaking enabled me to get the Predator, and now I got
you
three Predators.
You're so passionate. Just like how me and Jarhead talk about that piece he's going to get like months ago. I can tell when somebody's passionate about it, I get excited for you. You think I'm getting it? So I was like, man, you gotta do it. It's like we got a couple hours. Like, remember the countdown?
I know, man. I know. Now I got 3 on order.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You got 3 Predator statues on order?
Yeah, because of this guy here, man. He put that bug back in my ear.
You gotta love it.
Man.
Which ones you got coming?
Cractus Predator, Ahab Predator, and Sengoku Predator.
You said Goku Predator? Is that the one he's doing Kamehame or?
Sengoku, man, the Japanese one, the samurai.
I just figured, like, Predator, leveling up, like going Super Saiyan.
Leveling up, nah, man. Yeah, no. Honestly, Predator's one of the first movie memories I have, like as a kid. I remember being 3 years old. My grandpa's back in the den watching it. So I mean, for me, that
it's classic, man. I mean, look at my little symbol for my show. I love that first, Predator for sure. Like that was one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid.
Yeah,
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Oh, look, you got a baby.
Oh wow, that's nice.
He's gonna send that to Cash.
Oh man,
is that a Predator on Throne?
Yeah, this is one of the first pieces I bought.
Did you ever see that XM one on Throne? That one looks dope. I like that one.
Yeah, I had that one. I sold it. I love it.
Nah, D3, man. I've never went past 1,800 before shipping that I can think of.
What's the most you spent on something? Is that what he said?
I think
what's up, man?
18 plus shipping. I think
Oh, we got the
maybe
Hulkbuster.
2K.
Nice.
Yeah. I got some Predator books, man. I got some Predator books.
It's crazy when you think about what's the most you spend on one statue. And 9 months ago, I said I would never spend that money. They are crazy. And then 2 weeks later, I bought the Maestro.
I mean, I wasn't gonna buy the Maestro, but then I got a good deal on it, and I was like, what, I'll get it real fast because they were offering free shipping on it, and I was like, screw it. So that's what I ended up, because I had that custom one. I had specifically bought a custom Wolverine versus Maestro statue to stop me from buying that Maestro,
Ooh.
and it didn't work out.
Oh, that's a Dutch. I thought I saw somebody selling that.
I've never seen this before.
That looks
Wow.
dope. Is his hair rooted?
You mean like?
Is it sculpted or fake hair?
Sculpted? No.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Think about how old that is and it looks that good, and you can't even get it right now in 2024.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I love.
And you got the turtles too. Those are custom ones with the toe flickering.
Yeah, Ooze Group did those turtles that's behind me. Yeah.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
like that raccoon guy from.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
I'm gonna need a tour. Where's that camera?
Is that a life-size raccoon you got back there?
Yeah, Rocket. Yep.
I like how Ronnie could pick up all his statues, like no problem.
Bring the stick no closer.
He's like, I am all that is man. Dang.
My son would love that thing. Probably fight it.
Does that come with guns? Looks like his hands are.
No, they're closed.
Okay.
Whew.
Them turtles are bigger than I thought, though. Them custom ones, they look big as PCS turtles.
Yeah, they're about the same size. I had a buddy ask me the measurements, so I finally came down and measured them. They're about like in between 19 and 23 inches tall. The customs.
Yeah, they're doing a whole line too. I think with the customs.
A different one.
Yeah, different one. But those are quarter scale.
The customs line too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those. Mikey kind of look weird to me. It has grown on me, but I like the if that piece of sign can light up, then I'll probably get over it. But like that custom with that rabbit, I think it's, I don't know his name. But I would love to have that in 1/3.
Yeah, somebody that was a one-off statue. Somebody had commissioned. We were talking about yesterday on the show, but that paint on that was amazing.
Yeah, I like the tattoos he had, and then like how he's like ready to go. Then you look at his feet; he has the fur still.
Yeah,
so, like what I mean. So,
I think they call him Yoshi for short, from what I remember as a kid. He was always my favorite guy off of Ninja Turtles. Was the rabbit guy whenever he showed up. But because he was badass, he beat the turtles by himself. So.
Yeah, but yeah, he's way more skillful than the turtles and stuff like that, and more common and playing games.
Yeah, but that was a one-off statue somebody had commissioned. That thing, I would love to have that.
Just by seeing that, and if PCS does it, like I don't want them to copy them, but they got to bring it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to copy that paint, man. That paint on that statue was like ridiculous. Yeah. So,
and then if the one-offs was easier to do that because if you had to make like a line of them, like 300, it'd be harder to do that. Huh? All that.
Yeah. Well, the thing about that statue too, it wasn't like because you know how he's more furry than that. That one, like his fur wasn't on. It was like he was like skin, I guess, and like his feet was furry and his hands were, but the rest of it was like a regular skin tone. I doubt they'll do it like that. They'll probably make him all furry. I'm sure because he's a rabbit. So.
Yeah, I will buy that if it came on stuff.
So, Jarhead, when does the drive start? Is it next weekend or 2 weeks?
No. It's this week. I'm supposed to be the Maestro is supposed to be dropped off today. I'm waiting for them to drop it off. It's coming by freight, and it's supposed to be between 1 and 6 today. They're supposed to be dropping it off. So when that happens, I'll load it up to my truck, and then Sunday we're meeting, and we'll do the trade on Sunday. So I'm probably gonna leave here probably Saturday. So we'll have to figure that off and talk. What was that, Ronnie?
I was just saying, you know what time you're leaving tomorrow?
No, not yet. I'm probably not going to be in a rush. Probably late afternoon, and I'll stay in a hotel or something when I get over there. And then we could just meet up Sunday or whatever.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Sunday.
Just pick me up something too over there.
Yeah.
Figure it out. You know that. You know my style. Just go in there.
I got you. I got you.
I'm here anyway, so just right.
Just pick up a random statue. Got you.
Just random circles.
So yeah, it's fun. This is an experience to do this. You know, like I think the longest I've driven so far is like 3 hours for a statue. So 9 hours is kind of pushing it, but screw it, I guess.
But it's worth it because you like going there is going to be the excitement because you know what I mean, because you're picking up something you want, and when you secure the bag and you're on the way back, you're like, man, now you got to go 9 more hours.
Yeah,
that's the thing too, right? Like I don't know if time will go quicker to get there or time will go quicker to come back.
Home.
Yeah.
Usually it's quicker to come back home if you're not like because you're not drinking or nothing like that, so then you hung over. So I think it'd be quick to come back home because you already know.
Yeah, I'm not drinking, so
yeah. I know because when we go to Vegas, we drive 4 hours. Is like going there's the best, but when you come back, everybody's dead,
hungover and tired from the night before. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Trust me, I've done that when I was stationed in San Diego. I made that trip to Vegas a few times back when I was like into like cars. I was doing like car shows.
Yeah,
and we drove up there for a weekend. Man, I was so tired when I got back, but I've done that for sure.
I do like the idea of a trade though. Like since stuff isn't selling, like I feel like I should offer some stuff to like trade sometimes.
Yeah, because if somebody might look for something you have, like you the DK3, I know you're not gonna trade it, but somebody wanted that and you wanted something else. And I'm like,
yeah. Instead of trying to sell the pieces because stuff's not selling, like you said, it's just sitting there. You know, if I was wanting to, buy his piece and I would try to sell my Maestro, it wouldn't have happened. So
no, not at all. Not right away though, because not saying that people broke or nothing like that, but not a lot of people had that much money right there instantly.
Yeah. It's and you've got to sell things for practically crackhead prices these days in order to move them.
For sure.
So nobody wants to pay full price for a statue.
Imagine if you guys would have shipped that thing. That the shipping alone would have been like outrageous for that.
That's what we were talking about because I was trying to get it shipped beforehand straight to him, but it just didn't work out because it was already shipped in the middle of the shipping process and everything, and I couldn't change it up because it was like on the last minute. This kind of came up last minute, so it was just one of those things. So we'll do what we need to do, I guess. So it's probably cheaper like this to drive up there and pick it up and drive back. I
feel like it's more secure too. You don't have to worry. Like there's always that worry when stuff arrives if it's broken or something. Like there's not. It's like that surprise feeling when you open a box of cereal with a toy in it. Like, what are you gonna get? Is it gonna be broken or what? So, yeah, that's badass. I've been trying to sell this Apocalypse, and I thought the price is pretty good, $1,000.
Yeah,
but the shipping is what is killing the deal. It's like minimum is like $300 to ship both boxes.
Yeah, I remember when I was looking at that statue to get it, and I just remember it was like really expensive from shipping from XM, and I was like, man, I just can't do it because it was just so much more expensive. I think you got your secondhand too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So,
I don't know. I'll probably change it from like selling to like offer a trade or something. But I don't know what I want. I don't know what there's out there. I got some cool pieces, so like I don't know what else there is.
Hey, Ron, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
So now that you're going pretty much mainly X-Men, you've moved in this direction. That X-Force prototype Wolverine that I got from you a while ago, do you miss that piece?
Yeah, it was a dope piece. I've got like several Wolverines at this point. So it's a good piece, it's older, it's not, it's not something I'm looking for to pick up again. I guess that there's an XM one that I like a little bit better. The XM, the new one they just came out with. So if I was to get another X-Force one, that would be the one I'd want to pick up.
Actually,
Would you pick up the other signals from Iron Studio and just put it all together?
I don't think those would look good with the Sentinel
Because the paint, right? The other ones were
Yeah.
like it's
So I do
like
have
secondhand painted.
I have a custom Sentinel coming that looks just like that one. It's just standing straight up.
Oh,
The
then you
paint's
can probably get
amazing.
some. How big are those the pieces on there
They're
on
6
that
scale.
one?
They're 6
Was it
scale.
6 scale? Okay, so you
Yeah.
get some 6 scale.
yeah, with that X-Force, that was the prototype. So it's like you don't see too many of those though in this game. Like that was the only one I've seen prototype level.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Like, you know, I liked it. It was when I was first started collecting, because I love Franco sculpts, and that was like one of my favorite ones from him. And the way he was holding the ninjas and everything, with the claws, like it's a great statue. Every time my wife would come in here though, she would look at it because it was so bloody. She was like, "Oh, that's really bloody." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a mess."
Oh yeah. It's a crazy piece. My buddy has it now, and he's got that other Wolverine that you got down there in the corner. The ATF. That's what that one is, right?
What Weapon X?
Yeah. So he's gonna
Yeah.
put both of those next to each other, and then he's got that Mad X, X Force, the Gray Deadpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few Wolverines, you know, because he's my favorite character. So I've got a head bust Wolverine coming from that same group. I've got I'm probably going to pick up that Sideshow one for sure. Just because I love it, and the price on it so pretty badass. So is anybody else going to pick up that statue, the Wolverine? Is anybody thinking about it?
I would love to. I think it looks great, to be honest. It's like really compact.
Just put it with your DC 1/3.
That's how it starts, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like, and that's the thing too. Is it's another reason why I'm trying to stick to X-Men stuff, because it streamlines your collection, so that way you're not like, you know, wanting to buy anything else.
Yeah.
So if you like are collecting a certain line and that's it, you know, it's easier for me to say no to other things.
It's just hard sometimes to convince, like, you know, the other enablers in the chat to like leave you alone.
Oh, I've got like 15 people always messaging me, "Hey, get this. You should get this.
Yeah.
Hey, what about this? I know you like this. You should get
Yeah.
it."
Look at the deal on this, man. You have to get at that deal.
Yeah, nice guy in the chat is one of them. He's always messaging me and be like, "Hey, I found this." I'm like, "Okay." Thank you.
And Mr. Nice Guy got me to buy something because he like, if you buy this, I'll buy BCS Ralph, and that's what the Turtle line. And I did it, and he actually got the Ralph. I was like, okay. So
yesterday, as a matter of fact, I guess he knew somebody that was selling the LBS Magneto, and he was like, "Hey, you want this?" Like something that wasn't even on my radar that I like. You know, it's like, man,
that's
stop.
a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
But
I mean, because he knew I'm picking up that Wolverine, so he's like, "Oh, you should get this Magneto to go with it too." You know, it's like, yeah, enabler.
It's all good.
But
well, good luck with your drive, man. I know 9 hours is like something not easy, but it's gonna be worth it, I think, at the end. You're gonna do the unboxing the night you get back, or you're gonna go to sleep when you get back?
Oh, I took Monday off, so we'll see how I feel. I thought about just, you know, depending on when he wants to meet up, just driving straight, you know, and drive straight back.
Oh, you guys are driving half and half, like halfway?
Yeah, he's driving halfway. There you go.
So it's 18 hours total?
Yeah, 18 hours.
What you think about this Wolverine?
That's dope.
I've never seen this one.
Yeah,
I don't like how Ronnie picks up his statues, man. Like he's brave. I can't do it.
My show is not gonna be that bad for you. You're gonna do that easy.
Oh man.
I did pick up Hawkman from one side to the other side.
All right, casual.
I felt strong, and I was like, I need
Ate your
this.
spinach.
You still have the gym?
Oh yeah, I went to the gym this morning, man.
Yeah,
killed it.
This guy, when he first started going, he was like, "Oh, my biceps feel so much bigger."
I know. I definitely feel it though, man. It's
Especially
definitely
the gym mirrors. Like when you're in the gym, you get that pump. You think you're nothing, but as soon as you walk out that gym, you get to your car, it just goes away. It's just like it deletes. Like what the hell?
no. When I go to the gym after a good like week or two, like I always wear a hoodie to the gym. I like to sweat. So when when you're sweating, you take your sweater off, and then when you're done with the gym, you put your sweater back on. You're like, oh man, I don't fit the sweater anymore. I'm too big. I'm too big. Throw it away.
This guy.
Yeah.
Maybe I need all new clothes. You see these thighs?
Yeah.
I'm so big now. I can't fit
Yeah.
my clothes.
I can't turn my neck. Oh, that's because my
call your wife over, your significant other. Hey, I can't get in the shirt anymore.
Like, you know, a couple of months, then you go to I don't know like pool parties, but you go to a pool party, do a couple push-ups before you walk up in there. You notice.
Oh
it.
yeah, you know I do. Yeah, do some sit-ups really quick.
Yeah, suck it in till you get in the pool.
You guys are silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like while you guys are packing stuff up, like especially you, Ronnie, like because I was packing up Apocalypse the other day and I forgot to put that little Apocalypse emblem thing. You know what I'm talking about? The placard,
The pack.
that little silver thing that comes with it.
The
With
coin.
XM Studios.
Oh, the plaques.
The plaques, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to pack that up, and I was so pissed off because XM Studios boxes are annoying. They're like the best boxes, but I was like, oh,
That suction boy.
yeah. Just to put that little brown thing back in the box. I was like, oh.
I think somebody in the chat was asking earlier about that. If the statue come with a art print and one of those little plaques, I don't think it does. It doesn't, right, Ronnie?
Maestro does.
Maestro does.
Yeah.
I think this is the last one that actually does that. It has the
End of an era.
Yeah, I don't think they do that no more. Yeah.
Catwoman
Show that again.
did come with a plaque, but no art print.
Let me fix the camera. It's just always.
Yeah, I like those things. I know why they get rid of it. They got rid of it. Not a lot of people.
It's a little
like
more
it.
money.
Yeah.
So you know it's not fake.
got that real.
Yeah.
They did get rid of the art print though, right? At least because Catwoman didn't come with the art print. It was the first XM statue I got that didn't have an art print, but it's still at the plaque though.
I think they should have kept that. That's their touch to me. I think that's like that right there is like their signature. And I know the plaque is not like that big of a deal, but it's a big of a deal to me.
Yeah,
like
it's something a little bit more special to get, you know.
Yeah.
Like I have it with my my war tank right in the middle. I have it like you see it right in the middle.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
So I display my flags. Which Prime One did that. Superman versus Batman.
Which Prime One did.
I think all statue companies should do something similar to that. You know, just kind of add a little something to make it a little more special. You know, like kind of like what Sideshow did with that Batman statue. You know, that little plaque. I know a lot of people don't care about that stuff, but like some collectors like that, and I'm one of those. Like, not only is it a plaque, but it's like something that holds one of the pieces. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like little things like that. Or like the little pieces that come with them Transformers, like some Transformers. I think that was a nice touch. How they give you the cars and stuff like that there. Oh, that man, that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's better than the one little coin that you get from PCS that you might happen to get, you know.
How many years has this been out?
Signal. How many years has what?
The Sentinel
been out. Is it like a few years or?
Yeah, it's been more than 5.
Oh wow,
it's been a long
time. I've never seen it like
holds up
like ever.
Yeah, I don't know when it came out. Can y'all hear me okay now?
You come in and out every once in a while, but I can hear you.
Wi-Fi. My router's on the 3rd floor. It's like I don't have direct connect to this laptop right now.
Oh yeah, I have the same problem. My router at 7-Eleven down the street.
3 floors, you say, huh? So you're in a mansion. Got it.
3 floors.
We got a piggy on our hands, huh?
I gotta take the elevator to the 3rd floor.
No,
he's like Alfred.
hey, where's my drink? Where's my drink?
Yeah.
I've been parched for 7 hours.
kind of like how Art has all his guys in the background of his videos putting together his statues for him. Hey, go ahead and put that together.
I like when they're all lifting it up together. He's like, He's like, oh, he's like, you know, it looks like he's trying, but he's really, the other guys are like all the way.
Yeah. Well, it's
It's
funny
all
too,
good.
'cause he's got
Data.
that cart now. I don't know if y'all have seen that cart that goes up and down. It's got
The
like
yellow
a
part.
yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get one. I'm gonna get one too and put it in my room.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
10 by
crazy
10.
because Jimmy said he's going to buy one of those cards, and I was like, man, first of all, that card can't even fit. I don't have a big room, so where do I put that thing at?
It's got like an
And
elevator part to it where it goes up and down.
I can understand it's art because he's getting a lot of statues in, like a lot. And then you mean like me, and I use that thing once. My kids will be playing with it.
Yeah.
You know, like trying to ride or something.
Scissor lift. That's what it's called. Walton said. Scissor lift.
Yep. So XM versus Vision, Prime 1 versus XM. Whose quality do you like better?
Ooh, that question came up on Wednesdays at 9 p.m.
I like that what you snap the finger, but like because I love my Maestro and I love my work tank, but Prime 1 makes more things that I want. So I will pick Prime 1 over this. I'll be mad I have to get rid of these because XM, the other thing I want will be the one for a suit up and then the XM Hulkbuster and then the Queen Studio Hulkbuster. But I'm not really an X-Men guy though. I think they do more X-Men than anything. I like DC more, so I like Prime 1. And we take quality. I would say they're both neck to neck. They're both good on here on this one. I do like Prime 1 better when it comes to vibrant stuff, like the Superman, the Kryptonite. I think that's crazy. And the details of Prime 1, I think, is kind of better as well because this Superman versus Batman, the details is to me is crazy, like crazy good. It's like a different like. Have you seen it before?
Nah, not the one you have, but I've seen a lot of Prime 1 stuff. The only reason I ask is because, like, you know, the XM to me, you know, I sold the XM Ghost Rider. I got the XM Transformation Hulk on its way today. But it's like, I just feel like XM's quality is really good. I mean, Prime 1 is really good as well. Don't get me wrong. But I was just curious what you thought.
Yeah. I don't have that many. Like I said, I don't have that many XM pieces. I have more Prime 1.
I'm about to grab my charger. I'll be right back.
I think with XM pieces though, they were always known for like their quality control and then just like the shipping, how it got to you. You know, that was always XM's thing, you know, because they always packed their boxes so good and stuff like that. Most people didn't ever worry about the statue getting to them in one piece, you know.
Yeah, you rarely heard of like any issues when people.
I mean, it's kind of changed lately, but
yeah,
that was one of like XM's known things was like their quality control and how it got to you basically.
The piece I got, I'll say is neck to neck, I guess. But I don't know about the other piece, like the 1/4 and all that stuff. I can't really judge it. Like even Sideshow. Like I like the Dark Knight, but yeah.
okay.
See, I don't even have any Prime 1 statues, so I can't compare them.
How dare you?
Here's another question for you guys. For quality, it doesn't have to be your favorite piece, but what's like a statue in your collection that like screams out quality? Like there's a lot of like
Like when I touch it,
whatever
when I touch it, these man, quality.
Mm-hmm.
Like these right here, you touch it, you know you throw this against the wall won't get hurt. You know what I mean? Like if I like PCF is quality too, but like I think the shredder is pretty heavy. The base though. Well, not the base, the whole shredder itself, but the base is not like that. If I throw things wall, the base would be gone. But these things are like if PCS can make the Devastator the same quality as this, like the same like this thing, you touch it, you know you got money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know this war tank is like worth whatever the price is. You know, but
What do they call it? That cold cast porcelain?
Oh wow.
how much do you here?
I'll make them big.
Oh, nice. Okay. I see it now.
And stuff like that. And it's right like the cartoon.
Is the
Inside.
body like the same texture as the Superman Hush?
Yep. Same thing.
Sculpted cape?
Yep.
Looks good. Really good.
The veins, man.
Texture quality on that looks great.
He's packing.
You're gonna put some sexy music, man.
Put some sexy stuff on.
Oh, look at that. I love that light up.
Yeah, never knew they had a light up.
Get that pop out of here.
Some
Yeah,
sexy
even the
music.
trash.
They make good trash. No, it's good
I
trash.
mean, really, it's pretty detailed. I mean, even with the trash and everything.
Day one. That's
Wow.
crazy. Johnny Cola. You're muted, Vision, if you're trying to talk. I think you're trying to talk, right?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Let me hear myself. Right, so I would say if you see the veins stuff, like you see the quality of the veins, you see the color of the green, like going through the veins and stuff like that. So you know that Superman got punched or got with the kryptonite, the color of
I like that
like-
snow too.
the snow on the boots.
Hmm.
And like this is the unmasked portrait is supposed to be there, but I don't think it's in a box, so it's so much money I don't see it all. And then it comes with 3 of the heads, like this one. Then it comes with like a with the cowl looking perfect, and with the cowl looking a little bit different, like more smooth, more detailed. And then it comes with a handgun, a gun switch out, or you have a hand. This lights up as well. It's like a regular or it pulsates. But one thing I love is like how you can like how this is connected to the light poles. But I
Yeah.
wish it was a plug-in, and then when you plug this in, it just activates his helmet. Because in the show, that's what he did. That's how he got power. He put this in there and took the power from the light
Yeah,
poles.
he blacked out. He blacked out the whole city
It's cool
basically.
to add it, like all the way down together. You know what I mean? So.
If I could say one of the Prime 1 versus statues is this is probably my favorite. You know, out of all the whole line they've done so far.
Like this is crazy. But again, though, like you can't think it's better. Like if I had to just pick one statue that rather than just a statue, I'm going to pick this. But if I could pick this with this, then I'll take these two because this took the story for me.
That doesn't count, Vision. You can't combine statues to make one. Be like, hey, well, these 2 statues combined to beat the Maestro. You can't do that.
Yeah, if there might be 1, then 2, then 3, but. I just feel like you get more with this one, but then I love this one as well, though. So it's just but this is my first one there.
Got that stanky leg.
Oh, and the trident right here, I put it right here. That's one thing I didn't like about that I did was hiding it in the back, so I just put it upwards. And I think the light ups are better. Way better on front than the next. But these lights are pretty nice. These lights are pretty nice, but I think overall.
This looks good, man.
See the texture.
Got the chucks on. I see.
Look, Ronnie's making that call. He's like, I'm looking for a Superman Batman.
Get me one stat.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's cool.
But yeah, I think it's worth it.
I think
Nice.
you're gonna retire pretty soon, Vision, just like Rashid.
Nah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move into a bigger location, and I'm hoping it'll be like something like that. It's actually collector the size of it, but I'm gonna have my design in my mind. I have it in my mind. So it'll be different. I'm talking about like I want it different. Like when people see my stuff, they're gonna know it's me. Like I don't even need a logo. They're like, yeah, that's him. Like,
I believe in you, son. I believe in you.
You know what I would do though? Like with a room like that, I would have one statue in the middle, and that would be my statue of the month. And I literally would switch out statues to walk around it every month. I have one. I wouldn't have like little pedestal, a lot of them, because I don't like seeing too much. I want to see that one statue, like that Sentinel. Well, that was something different. If I ever had that had to sit in the middle because I want to see all. I want to see all around it. If I could. If I had the option.
I think where Jarhead's gonna put him, the Sentinel, you're gonna put him right behind you, right on that wall.
So I'm contemplating it right now, like how or the Silver Surfer is like kind of putting him long ways, so that way I can see him both sides basically. I'm on that side of the room I can see him. I'm on this side of the room I can see him. So we'll see. We'll see how I put it. I don't know what's gonna look the best because right now I'm thinking about putting what are those displays from IKEA? The Besta, because I'm thinking about being able to put like smaller statues underneath that statue.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it would kind of give me some more space to put other statues too at the same time. So instead of eating up all my space with one big one, basically.
If you do Bestas, let me know. Cause like I messed up with the configuration. Like but we could talk about that. Like if you decide to go with Bestas. But before you get the Bestas, just let me know.
I'm probably gonna get the Bestas this weekend so I can put the Sentinel on it. So
okay. So what I'll say right now, if you do get the Bestas, so they come in like two to three parts. So if you want two open cubes, there's that, right? Then there's the ones that have 3 open cubes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get.
I would say get 2 of the 2 cube ones, make them 4, because like if you get the 3 cube ones, there's this annoying middle part that you can't get rid of, and it doesn't like look right when you set it up.
Yeah.
And like the 3 compartment ones, there's like this hole in the top of the Besta where like you're supposed to sneak your cables through, and I hate that empty spot. So I would advise or suggest like get 2 compartment ones. That's what I would
instead of the 3 ones.
Yeah. That's what I would like go with.
Yeah. I don't know because I don't know if I have the space in here for 4. So we'll see. I'll have to measure it out and see because I was measuring for the 3 because I have enough space, I think, for the 3 this way.
Get rid of that window. Like I have a window behind this. The window gotta go.
Yeah, I just get rid of it. Got it.
I need no light.
I'll just get rid of the window. Got it.
Right,
I don't know if you've noticed, Vision, but I've changed this room up quite a few times.
No, I noticed every time. I remember I said it before in live. I said like I like when people like I know everybody when they change something. Like I come to look at the statue, so I'm always zooming in with my eyes. Like okay, he put the lights there. Okay, I see those little bars. And like even when casual with the spotlight, I noticed it right away. Like even if people didn't post that video, I would have noticed it right away.
Yeah, I've always changed up this room quite a bit, which is my wife's like,
you
changed it again. I'm like, yeah.
It's new, like it's fresh. It's like you got statues for a year. You change something around, it could look totally different now.
I get tired of stuff real fast too, unfortunately. So like I'm one of those kind of people that like I'll get tired of something real fast and I have to switch it out.
You hear that, guys? Here first. Be ready. He'll be ready to get rid of that sitting on.
Yeah, I was gonna say. 9 hour drive
on Facebook.
9 hour drive is nothing. All right, make that 12 hour drive.
That's your payment plan now. Like, yeah, I start paying you now, and you can keep it for years. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one piece though. Like, I would think that I would never probably get rid of. I mean, I don't even have it on hand yet, but we'll see.
You guys feel that? Well, did you guys have an earthquake out there? The 4.7.
Yeah. So New York. It started off in New Jersey. Supposedly here in Virginia, they had like tremors, but I didn't feel anything.
And when I read it, I was thinking about all I thought about was like, and you wasn't thinking about life, but I was thinking about damn, hope people's statues didn't break.
Wow.
It's like,
wasn't there pictures? Wasn't there some pictures?
That was the one overseas. That was crazy.
That was in
Just
China.
tipped over. There's like life-size stuff in there, tipped over.
Yeah. Denim bus. I would be at the game, but I would not. Like,
Me too.
That room, I'm done because that's like 15K, 20. I don't know how much. That's a lot of money on the floor.
Yeah.
But I'd be done. Like,
well, it's just like that guy that had the garage shelf that collapsed.
Yeah. But he slipped and fell himself. He put his weight on that himself, though. I could tell that he did. I feel like he was putting up lighting, and then he just made a mistake.
He was doing something. And I guarantee he put his hand down on it, and it broke or something.
But that's what happened to me. I was putting the spotlights up, and I had them all done, but the last one was DK3, and then the cord wrapped around his gun. I didn't even notice, and then I was about to plug them up, and the gun popped, and I was like,
heart attack.
I almost died, and I was like, mother.
All right, yeah. See, but some of them I can recoup from, like them smaller ones. I think I can still collect still. But the ones that cost you like 5,000, 7,000, or I think that on bus was like a 10K. There's no way I'm rebuying that.
Yeah.
Like my mental wouldn't even let me.
Your collection definitely wouldn't be the same after losing life-size stuff, you know.
Yeah, I just deleted Facebook and never come back on. I probably look at the shows once in a while, but other than that.
Okay, now we know if that happens. If
know,
Vision never
right?
disappears, he's not dead. He's just
He's-
he's a
he's
shape.
just lost the statues.
You just lost it all. Like, yeah.
But well, I didn't want to keep people for very long with this stream, so I just wanted to kind of pop in and let everyone know, kind of know what's going on, kind of something cool that was going on with my collection. So
Oh, that's cool.
but I appreciate you guys hopping on. Ronnie's still on the phone trying to get that statue. So
I mean, you
Working out
gotta know if you have a grill and you're not willing to drive 9 hours, do you really have a grill? Do you really have your grill? So we're gonna need somebody to drive 10 hours.
yeah, you got to beat me now. Well, actually, it's 18 with the in total drive.
I didn't even think about that. I was like, I just thought you was going there and stuff like that. And then like, yeah, both of you have. You guys should have lunch or something. But I'll have lunch by the car. I'll be nervous to just leave that in the truck. Like I know nobody would know, but
Big ass boxes.
Yeah, I'll be like, bro, we hitting whatever burger spot there that we can grab like a drive-through.
That's probably we'll end up meeting at a food place, I'm sure.
So no steak, no steak. Or...
I'm saving that for Chicago.
Man, get a tomahawk.
Wow, tomahawk. That's what you gotta get. Tomahawk.
That's big money right there.
Yeah, you guys come to LA, I'll buy you some. We'll do it here because I like to make tomahawks and stuff like that. It's cool.
Well, San Diego's like my second home, so.
Yeah, I'm like 2 hours away from San Diego. We was there 2 weeks ago with the family. Like random, like I don't like random trips. I'm a planner. I love to know like months in advance. But she told me 10 days prior that we're going to San Diego, and luckily we had those points that John be talking about with the Amex. So the rooms were like cash wise would have been $350 a night at Marriott. I'm like that's crazy. In my mind, I'm thinking like that's a statue. But then I had those points in the corner. I'm like, oh, I can use these points, and I never did it before. Bro, I'm like, yeah, baby. You know what? I went ahead and did it for the fam. Like she didn't gotta know.
Frenzy says, I heard truck stops are popular meeting spots.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh man, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
everybody comes.
Yeah, for real. But let's get out of here. It's been long enough, so appreciate everybody stopping by, everybody hopping on the show. Ronnie,
See him up there next to the maestro. Put the two pieces next to each other from his, since he has it in his backdrop.
What 2 pizzas?
Like no. Can you put the Sentinel next to the maestro side by side on the screen, real big?
I don't think you could do that. I don't know. You can show one at a time.
Maybe Cash Bar right now. You can like kick everybody else out. Not kick everybody else out, but can you do it, Casual?
Yeah, 1 second.
Hold on. Un momento. You mean zoom in? Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go.
What's the length of that thing? Like how long is it? Wait.
Sorry, Charlie.
You good?
53, but I think this is close to 50, I believe.
Oh yeah, so this is 51. This is 51 though. So that's why I said your width. It should be fine. And it's just and the depth is 30, and then the height is I think 36. Because it's really 30, like 34 or something like that. But the trident is tall.
Let me show you what my module cases look like. I'm gonna flip this camera on.
I mean, might as well just show us the whole thing. You hear it first. Also, it's gonna be it's gonna be down low or up high.
Woo. I love that cosmic Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Ronnie's not playing around, man. Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, man. I got some extra module cases behind me. Put in my incredible rosary.
Also, so the mics are gonna be where your camera setup is that right now? Is it be right there?
It's gonna be in its own room. Like I got an entire room dedicated to the Hulk.
Okay, if you could have it like somewhat up, I have mine up 15 inches off the ground or 14, 15 inches off the ground. I think that's perfect because when I'm sitting here, I can turn around and I can see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I love it. So, all right, so we got what'd you say?
And then like the signal thing is crazy too.
Oh yeah, it spans?
Like it's
Yeah, that's dope.
It's on spin table. It comes with it. That's what comes with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
That's what you get when you drive 9 hours. The turntable. And
So
then,
what's
I
the big question, man? The big question. Chat, who do y'all think won the trade, man? Who wins the trade? Is it an even trade? Disadvantage, advantage? Craziest trade?
Can I ask you a question? How many years have you had that statue you have now?
I've had this. Maybe about a year, maybe.
About a year. Well, then I think both of you guys won the trade then, because that's something he really wanted, and then you would enjoy yours for that year or stuff like that, and then now you could pass it along. I think both collectors that can do that is a winner. Like if I ever decided to trade this in a couple of years, and then something newer that I wanted, then I feel like we both won.
Yeah.
Whoever driving the longest is a real winner. At least, I mean.
All right, guys. Well, let's get out of here. Like I said earlier, I appreciate you guys hopping on. Ronnie, I'll see you in a day or two. So appreciate you hopping on, doing this trade.
Yeah, right there.
So everybody in the chat, appreciate you guys stopping by. Bless you, Casual.
Sorry.
But all right, guys, let's get out of here. Appreciate it.
Later.
Peace out.